our Mississippi River. Now this river trail will start off with Mississippi River and end off with the Mekong River. And right here, the first exhibit we have is that of our alligator snapping turtle. In fact, we have two different snapping turtle in the exhibit. Now in just a while, you'll be seeing one alligator snapping turtle that is more active. One of the snapping turtle is more active. They will actively chase around for their food. And I believe he is up from his morning nap already. There you go. Aquarius is feeding right now. That is the alligator. That's the common snapping turtle. Common snapping turtle, they have got an elongated mouth and they have got a carapace that is rather normal looking. They have a smooth carapace or shell. Yeah, there's two common snapping turtle. As you can see, they actively will chase their food. They will chase Aquarius around to get their food from them. There you go. As I mentioned earlier, the carapace is rather smooth. Now the other snapping turtle prefer to wait in the dark, and that is the alligator snapping turtle. Now why do you know it's the alligator snapping turtle? Because their hunting methods resemble a lot like an alligator. They wait patiently in the dark for their prey, and then they will open their mouth wide, and they have got a tongue that looks a lot like a worm, which they will wriggle to attract the fish into their mouth. So when the fish bite onto the tongue, snap, there goes the fish. And of course, a lot of people, I believe Aquarius is looking for our alligator snapping turtle right now. As you can see, quite unlike the common snapping turtle, alligator snapping turtle, they have got a rather spiky carapace or shell, and they have got a big like mouth. And a lot of people ask, so what happened if I were to put my fingers inside? Any guesses?
Gone.
Gone, that is right. Oh, okay, very smart. Now, the fingers would be gone. In fact, you will lose your whole finger. In fact, the native living along Mississippi actually lost their fingers and arms because of this alligator snapping turtle. Because these turtles are known, there you go, these turtles are known to have the strongest force bite. Their bite is strong enough to break even a broomstick. And of course, some of you might be curious. Native living along Mississippi River lost their whole arm, but the size of the turtle is rather small. Now that's because this is not fully grown yet. Fully grown alligator snapping turtle can grow up to lengths of about 80 centimeters. Now if you're wondering how big that is, we do have a replica all the way at the back. There you go, a bronze replica. That is how big these guys are going to grow up to. So judging by that size, you bet you're going to lose your whole arm because of that alligator snapping turtle. And their lifespan, just like most turtles. Now, any guesses why are they known as the alligator gar? Oh, by the way, they are one of the 7 species of gars in the world as well. Any guesses? You want to have a go, young lady? Why are they known as the alligator gar? Why is the word alligator?
The long beak.
The long, that's why they resemble a lot like an alligator. They have got a snout and they have got sharp teeth as well. And they also hunt like an alligator. They are ambush hunters. They wait patiently. They will look near the vegetation for its prey to jog by. So when the prey were to jog by, they will lunge up and grab the prey and then pull them back into the water and drown their prey. So quite unlike alligator snapping turtle, which they will bite off their prey, rather these guys, they will drown their prey in the river. Now, alligator gar, they are one of the largest of the 7 species of gars in the world. And take a look at their scales. They have got diamond scales, and that is what we call ganoid scales. And these ganoid scales are very hardy. In fact, the native actually use their scales as arrowheads, or in fact, as accessories as well. Now, while they feed, take a look, they have got a saggy skin at the bottom of their mouth. Now, that is where their buoyancy bladder is found at. So what is this bladder used for? It's actually an air-filled sac. So what alligator gar will often do, they will make their way up to the surface to catch for air. And this is to replenish the air in this air-filled sac. And with this air-filled sac, they are able to survive on land up to 2 hours. So you think by fishing them out the water, they will be dead? Sorry, you'll be fighting with them for the next 2 hours. Okay? And of course, take a look, which one is the largest one we have here? Now folks, this fish, you'll be able to feed your whole fist or whole head into their mouth. Check out the way they feed underwater. And of course, this is our Mississippi paddlefish. Paddlefish are known to be filter feeders, meaning that they will open their mouth wide as they feed for food. This is to catch planktons and small shrimps in their mouth. As I mentioned earlier, your whole fist, your whole head is able to go into that fish. Now, paddlefish, the reason why they're known as paddlefish because they have got a paddle-like snout, and although the snout may look really clumsy on them, but it's actually very useful for them because on top of the snout, there's actually a lot of sensitive electroreceptor which helps them to navigate themselves underwater. And as mentioned earlier, this is why we have River Safari here. We are able to see how this fish feed, which you won't be able to see if you're on the surface. You're only able to see it underwater. Okay, with that said, I think it's about time for us to visit one last time. Any guesses what this is? Any guesses? It's from the Mississippi River as well. But they're on land, they're not in the river. Any guesses what this is? Sorry, a guinea pig. Well, not exactly. Now this is Snowflake, our prairie dog. And okay, it's going to have a feel of Snowflake, but do not touch the head, okay? Just touch the body, can rub her. Now she's a prairie dog because she can be found in grasslands, and her call resembles a lot like a barking of a dog, and hence they're known as a prairie dog. And prairie dogs have a wide variety of calls. In fact, they have got different distinct calls for different predators in the wild. And take a look at Snowflake's long fingernails. Now her long fingernails actually help us to dig, so they have different routes, different tunnels have different routes. It's very interesting. And with the first exhibit from the Congo River, we have got our African dwarf crocodile. They are one of the smallest species of crocodiles in the world. Are you able to spot it? Yeah? Yeah, we prefer to stay on land. He's under the big fin right now. He's on land. For those of you who are unable to spot, he's right in the center under the big fin. Now, they are one of the smallest crocodile species in the world.